Chapow. That's right. Because it's just got to be sometimes. So, good day. How are you doing? AM 1620, The Worm coming live at you with what's happening this week in Marcellus. That's what we're talking about. So, we're looking forward to it. And let's get this game on the road. So, this is brought to you by Electric Moon 101 East Main Street. Open Wednesday through Saturday, 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. So if you need to get in touch with them, reach out, send them a message. They'd love to hear from you. So I hope everybody's doing well, and let's all get with these announcements brought to you by Electric Moon. So thanks for everybody that came to Open Jam tonight. Had some extra cool people hanging out, and so just listening and chilling. So good. Appreciate you guys. Hope more will show up here. Come on. It's something to do on a Monday night when there's not shit to do. So there you go. 7 p.m. Open jam, open mic, ever what you want to call it. Come up, showcase your talent, or come up and listen. So what we have going on tomorrow, Tuesday, my friends, Village Council meeting at the Village Hall, Marcellus Township. Marcellus at the Village Hall. Thank you. 7 p.m. Village Council meeting. Okay, so then we're moving to Wednesday because Wednesday is a very popular day. We have a lot of stuff going on Wednesday because that's what happens. It's hump day, middle of the week, so things are always boom, 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 boom. Food Pantry is doing their regular hours, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. on Wednesday. This is the last call for senior commodities. So get up and get your senior commodities if you haven't picked them up yet. Pantry hours again, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Wednesday, and Wednesday evening, 5 to 6:30 p.m. is your evening hours if the morning a.m. hours do not work for you. So that's at our lovely food pantry. Check them out if you need. And we thank you for everything you do in our town. So moving on now to what we had on Wednesday. We have chair and mobility yoga brought to you by Stardust Flow Yoga. Stardust Flow Yoga at yahoo.com. So at gmail.com. I don't know why I said that. So let me say it again. Stardust Flow Yoga at gmail.com. Thank you very much. Okay, 3:30 to 4:30 is the time on Wednesday at Patch and Remington, 115 East Main Street. That's chair and mobility yoga. So it's a very popular class. A lot of cool people, and it's doing some magic because I don't even know. They've got rooms more because they'll make room, but it's pretty nice group of people doing that. So chair mobility, $10 to $20 slide and scale. It's our dear friend Elena bringing it to you. So if you get a chance and chair and mobility yoga is what you're looking for, that's 3:30 to 4:30 on Wednesday at Patch and Remington, 115 East Main Street. Then on Wednesday evening, if you hop over to our lovely library, what we'll have is Martin's in Motion at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Yes, it's even in the evening hours. That's what I'm talking about. They just bring you stuff day and night. So can't complain about that. So if you want to know what Martin's in Motion is about, you'll have to go check it out to find out. But I will share this secret with you. It's kind of looking in. It's not kind of. It is happening. It's looking into the secret life of the purple Martins. So I'll leave it at that. But I strongly suggest checking this out. I might even show up there on Wednesday at 6 p.m. because I think I might need to check this out. Because the last one we went to, we had a blast. Well, my kid might not have. I don't know how to speak, but I did. I had a blast. So anyway, that's what's happening there on Wednesday. And that's happening at the lovely library, Marcellus Library. Check it out. 6 p.m. Then we get over to what do we have on Thursday? Thursday, we're back at Patch and Remington with Elena for some more yoga. This time we've got gentle flow yoga. And my friends, this is at 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. And this is, again, the sliding scale, $10 to $20. Hey, boom, whatever you need, got your setup. Bam, there you go. So Stardust Flow Yoga at gmail.com if you have any questions, if you would like to have a private lesson, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So that's got that. We do have it every Friday at the lovely library on Fridays. Lego at the library. That's at 3 p.m. to 4:30. So you can check it out. And I think that's a pretty popular thing. I will say I want to speak a little bit on something that's kind of wrapping up what's happening this week. So the next couple of things I'm going to talk about is kind of stuff happening in the future here. But I wanted to mention something. Patty at the library, kind of our head librarian, told us the 4th annual Marcellus Bake Off is happening for First Friday, May 5th, September 5th, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. You've got to get your goods in. They're asking for at least 60 treats, and they're asking you to turn those in at 2 p.m. on that Friday. So this is the Great Marcellus Bake Off, 4th annual, held at our lovely library at 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. on September 5th. So that's something else that's really happening, and that's for First Friday, which means there'll be music in the park. That means there will be vendors and businesses will be doing their magic. So get out, check it out. It's this is the next to last one. So we have one in October, but we got September. So that's something happening there for First Friday that we're talking about. And now I guess my last thing I really want to chat about is we want to talk a little bit more about Food for the Soul, our fundraiser that we have for our Marcellus Food Pantry. We started promoting a little bit and putting out a few of the silent auction items. We have the boat raffle going on. That's $5 a ticket for a pontoon boat. If you'd like to see the pontoon boat is set up at Cranberry Lake Campground. You can reach out to Carla and the crew there at Cranberry Lake Campground. They've been so super cool and teaming up. You can get even your raffle tickets there. So they another great group of people there. So that's happening. That's where you can find out on the raffle for the boat if you'd like to see it. You can also get tickets at Electric Moon, or if you stop in at Patch and Remington, you can tell Tony and Sarah there, and they'll hook you up there. So plenty of ways to get involved there. That is one of the raffle items for Food for the Soul. That is September 13th at 6 p.m. And this is at Patch and Remington also. That is 115 East Main Street. And it's a silent auction, live music, open bar, some nice little foods, and plus just a good cause, a good reason to get out. So some of these items that's up for the silent auction are really neat kind of experiences. And then some stuff is that you could take home and put up on your wall or whatever. And then other things is stuff you can have with friends, or it can be an occasion and a celebration. So we thank you for all the support that's happened already for this. I will share with you right quick. I don't know how well you'll be able to see this, but hopefully you can kind of check this out and see what's going on here. This is the flyer, and that is our little barcode that you can get your little QR code for donating today. So this is the flyers. You're seeing these up all over town, so check them out. If you have any questions, reach out to myself, Joe Watts, and I'll be glad to answer any of your questions. And so that's kind of what's happening there. I wanted to mention we'll talk a little bit more about some of the stuff that's happening. But there will be a food drive, a can drive, if you bring in 2 canned goods, and that will hook you up with some raffle tickets for items that will be drawn on September 13th at the event. You do not have to wait for that. So that's kind of going on with that and everything. So we're super excited again. I'm got my whole heart into this, and I appreciate everybody. From Erica all the way down to everybody else that's involved. It's offered time and it's put in energy. And thanks to all my bandmates that have offered up to volunteer their time for this event and everything, and everybody else that's volunteering their time, because as we know, time's not free. And when you give that, it's just, I want to acknowledge that because it's very humbling, and I'm very honored to be part of a great team working on this. And so again, Food for the Soul, September 13th, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. We probably go a little later because it's probably gonna be a party, so we can hang out to probably midnight if we need to. But that's what's happening there. And the silent auction, live music, open bar. And if you have any questions, please reach out. And so we'll go from there. I will say this. I apologize. I am solo tonight. So I can't really answer everything and keep everything going because my mind is chaotic as all get out right now. Anyway, so I just wanted to mention that trying to keep everything about. I apologize. I see you. I'm grateful for everybody tuning in. And I do say, so, and I guess I will share a little bit of info. I'm not going to release too much info on this other thing. Thanks for tuning in. That's pretty much the announcement of what's going on. But everybody's going to be wondering, not everybody, but everybody's going to be wondering, why wouldn't you? What happened to Erica? Where did she go? What happened? So I'm not going to share too much info other than she's doing well. And she's just was not able to make it here tonight. And so that goes along with everybody else that's been a part of this show, that sometimes you just can't make it. So that's okay. Everybody's good. It's just timing didn't work out. So we'll hopefully be back in a crew next Monday. Super excited for next week's show. If you can make it to the Village Hall meeting, be there at 7 p.m. tomorrow. If not, AM 1620. The Worm will be broadcasting live to bring the village meeting to you on Facebook. And that will be on AM 1620, The Worm's Facebook page. So I think I've got everything. I don't know. So yeah, I think that's probably it. Well, I guess so okay. People sometimes, the world's crazy and all that kind of good stuff and not good stuff, and who knows which way's up, and sometimes so. But I just want to acknowledge the people that bring this energy, this genuine, just unconditional, no holes barred energy. I see you. I appreciate the conversations you have. Appreciate just kind of accepting me and kind of allowing certain things to kind of happen and unfold. And I see this, and I'm honored and humbled to be a part of this again. And so if you have any questions, or if you want to get involved or anything, be a part of the radio station, because we haven't mentioned that in a long time, come in. If you want to just reach out. Let us know. Okay, I guess this is what I'm saying. I don't know what the F I'm talking about, because sometimes it's just what happens. But if you hang out, and you know what, it'll be good. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. I hope you had a great day. Good day. I love you guys. Cheers. May the force be with you. And as what they say, listen closely. Yep. That's what happens. Yep. That's what happens.